Hi everyone, happy fall, happy October. I first of all just want to invite everyone to I think it's our sixth annual pie party that we're going to be having at Northwest Cellars on November 20th between 4 and 7 p.m. We will have some light bites, some wine, some coffee, some hot chocolate and water for you guys to come by and say hi and hang out with us. And we have delicious homemade from Lake Washington Technical College culinary program pies. This year we will have berry and we will have apple. So please RSVP on your Evite if you can make it and what kind of pie that you would like. And we do this every year as a thank you to our clients, supporters, and vendors for your support and your referrals throughout the year. You truly are the heart of our business, and we look forward to it every year, and we would love for you to be part of our tradition. If you've never been before, and if you have been before, we'd love to continue to have you be part of our tradition. So we'll be excited to see you soon. I also just wanted to give everyone a quick market update. That's certainly a question that we've been getting a lot lately, is what's going on in the market, because we are feeling some changes in the market, and so people are kind of wondering, what to expect as far as where we're at now and where we're going. And something that we do as a team is really pay attention to what's going on in the market so that we can be your resource and give you this really valuable information so that you can stay informed. So I wanted to give you guys a quick update on what we've seen. We have seen an increase of inventory over the past few months on the market. So we went from being in such a tight seller's market where we really only had, in a lot of areas, 2-3 months of inventory, or sorry, 2 to 3 weeks of inventory on the market. And what does that mean? What it means is, based on current supply and demand, everything would sell out in only 2 to 3 weeks, and that's actually a huge housing shortage. And it's actually been a problem in our market for quite a while, is really just having way more demand than what we have available supply. And in a lot of areas now, we've really seen quite a big increase in inventory that's come on the market in this year. So in a lot of areas now, we're really seeing more like 2 months or more of inventory, which still actually puts us into a seller's market still, meaning favored to sellers because there's still not enough supply to meet what the demand is, but really trending towards more of a fair and balanced market, which would be 4 to 6 months of inventory. And we would only be hitting a buyer's market if we get excess of 6 months of inventory, meaning that the market is more favored towards a buyer. So we're certainly heading towards a little bit more of a balanced playing field as far as the amount of available inventory. There's a few things going on in the market that has certainly affected what we're feeling and what things are doing. We have fewer Chinese investors investing in the market because their money is getting tied up in China. So that's, for the buyer standpoint, a good thing, so that you're not having to compete against as many of those Chinese foreign investors that have been buying in our market if you're a local buyer. In addition to that, we have seen interest rates creep up a little bit, which has an impact on affordability and buying power for a buyer. For every 1% that interest rates go up, that's an extra 10% per month in your mortgage. So being able to lock in those interest rates on a property that you're going to hold for a while, that's going to have a really big impact on overall what you're going to pay for a property over the life of the property. Even though interest rates have been ticking up, they're expected to go up more, and they're still really great where they're at right now. We've honestly just been spoiled for such a long time with having such cheap money to have access to. So, but if you've been in the market for a while and hadn't bought anything, you're going to feel the difference between where it was and where we're at now, and yet it's still really great. So that's kind of my overall feedback as far as interest rates go. And so that impact on affordability from the interest rates, having the extra amount of homes on the market for inventory, and really kind of just reaching a little bit of a ceiling with affordability, as well as causing things to stabilize. As a team, we really watch what all the different factors are that go into the market, things like GDP and unemployment and months of inventory and what prices are doing. And there's so many different, the real estate market's really very complicated, and it's shifting all the time. So we're constantly studying the market to keep up to date so that we can be informed, so that we can keep you informed. One of our leading economists for the area, his prediction for next year is that we'll have more modest appreciation compared to what we've been seeing with the huge housing shortage that we've been feeling over the past several years. And his prediction is that we will still appreciate, but a lesser amount, more like 4.5% rather than 10, 15+% in different areas on the east side, and that will just feel kind of a stabilization. Our economy is still great. If you look at our jobs report, all these tech companies are still growing. A lot of the tech companies are expanding. They're moving into the east side because they're running out of space in Seattle, and the job reports as far as unemployment go, they're around 3% unemployment, and everything's just, our economy is amazing. We still have 1,500 people a week moving here. The demand is still really high, but things are definitely shifting. So if you're a buyer that's been kind of on the fence, watching what the market has been doing and what things are going to do, and wondering if now is the right time for you to buy, we would love the opportunity to sit down with you and help you make a well-informed decision about where and when and how, and help you reach what your goals are. Conversely, if you're a seller and want to know specifically what the market conditions are doing in your area, we would also love the opportunity to give you that detailed feedback as well. Real estate is always hyper local, so what real estate is doing in one neighborhood or price point or area or location throughout our area is going to be different, and it's going to vary depending on the property, the neighborhood, the community, the price point, all those different things. So just depending on what your specific situation and location is, there's going to be a different answer for you. It's not a blanket answer. Things are going to be different if you're looking in the Clyde Hill area of Bellevue versus if you're looking in Mukilteo, versus if you're looking in downtown Redmond, versus if you're looking even in East Redmond, Union Hill. So and different, if you're looking at a condo versus a townhouse versus a luxury property. So there's a lot of different factors that'll go into specifically what's going on based on being hyper-local in the sub-market that you're really looking in. So any other questions, feel free to let me know. We're happy to be your resource, and we'll continue to keep you updated, and we hope to see you all at our pie party soon. Thanks so much. Bye.